Hello, my name is Nandi, and I decided to go with topic two, which is focus on a person that influenced and kind of shaped who you are today. And I've decided with my son Kendrick. I had my son in November of 2017. He's about one and a couple change, but I never will say, like, oh, he's 29 months. Like, no, I will always say he's one until he's two. Um, and I'm choosing to speak on him because without him, I have no idea where I would be right now. And I know that's hard to say when you're only 23 and you have your whole life in front of you. But just a little insight. He's taught me, even though he can't speak. My son, he saved me. There's a lot of things that I needed to work on: my patience, my level of understanding, my my desires. I had to kind of go really into myself to understand what it's like to raise a child who ultimately is a reflection of yourself. I see children in the news all the time dying because of, especially kids that look like me, and my son eventually dying for just zero to no reason. So it comes with a hearty amount of responsibility when it's yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, my son is me, I'm his first teacher, and in that, he's kind of made me become a better person. I've had to grow immensely in how I handle things, how I go about things, and most of all, like, how I approach different situations. Like, before, I was really hot headed. I really kind of just didn't really give a lot of people a chance to deal with things or approach me in a certain way. Like, if they didn't have an answer for me right when I wanted an answer, I didn't leave them any time to kind of compose themselves. Whereas now I'm learning with someone and I'm growing with someone. So in that, I'm learning that I can't rush to a decision. I can't get upset when I don't get something immediately because I literally have to be patient all the time with someone. Like, my son literally will take his time eating something, and I think he should eat it so much faster, but I'm understanding that he has a pace and I have to learn with him before I can teach him. And I think that's one of the big moldable factors that I've learned, being a parent now, is I have to learn first before I can teach. And that is something that is immeasurable to me, especially because I'm active duty military right now and I am a supervisory position. So, with that being said, I have to deal with people from all different backgrounds and different states, different languages. I have to kind of accommodate accordingly so I'm not hindering anyone else's knowledge, hindering us from the mission, and so on and so forth. So, my son plays a pivotal part in not only the inside of my house, but how I do things for my career and how I go forward. Um, my son is my everything. I am married. I do have, my husband and everything, and I'm grateful for him as well. But the teachable moments, the quiet moments that I get by myself, I realize that it's definitely my son who forces me to hold myself to a higher standard because I have to teach him to be at a higher standard. I have to teach him to be respectful and smart and kind and patient, and inherently, when they can't talk, to when they walk, to when they run, you have to be patient every step of the way. And I think that primarily is why he's the most impactful person in my life, and he will probably continue to be. And I'm so proud to be his mom and his parent, and that's why I chose my son as the most impactful person who shaped me as to who I am and who I will eventually become.